This is why I always like watching Charlie play, just because like, no, it was good there. I'm very impressed. Don't with it now. This is all for me, right? What's up everybody, I'm Rupert.
I'm Charlie.
We're the Avery Twins. Welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be showing you how to make a proper, classic, full English breakfast. That is right. I mean, there needs to be no explanation because you guys already know what it is. Your porridge in the mornings, your smoothies, everything else that you eat. Avocado on toast, whatever you millennials eat. This is the real deal. This is where champions are made. Step one. So, with all traditional full English breakfasts, it's kind of up to your preferences, but we're going to go with the classic. So we've got sausages, we've got some black pudding, and I've gone for streaky bacon. This is personal preference. If you stay bat bacon, yes, bat bacon is traditional for full English, but for me it's dry. For all you chefies it's the loin cut of the pig. I just prefer streaky because it's more fatty and it just crisps up nicer. And for me, streaky bacon will always be bacon. Make sure you get it unsmoked.
But if you want bat bacon, go
ahead.
It's all about timings with this dish.
Yeah.
It's all about timings. It's all about cooking everything and having everything come together. So we're going to start with the meats first, because once you seal and cook all the meats, they can go into an oven and then you can start preparing everything else. So what you want to do is set yourself up. So what we're going to do is we're going to have everything cooked, put it on trays, and then it's more just a point of cooking the eggs last, warming everything, and then it comes into plating everything.
Nice.
So timings is key for this, executing this dish. Shall we?
So starting with a pan, what we've done is we've preheated the oven. Let go of it. We've preheated the oven.
Let go.
We preheated the oven to about 180 degrees because, like Charlie said, once you cook everything off, it's all going to go in the oven to warm while you make everything else.
How goes on? Get
Medium
that nice
high
and hot.
heat.
So we're going to seal the sausages. Also, do you want to get a saucepan and we can put the baked beans in there? But
we're using Heinz
Heinz is just, it's Heinz. It's just staple.
I want to give a shout out to our video sponsor Heinz.
Thank you Heinz for giving us this free tin of baked beans. For f***'s sake. Oh my god.
Mate.
Oh come on man.
F*** you Heinz, because they're not really the sponsor of the video.
You just lied. Jesus, that's everywhere.
Mate,
that's a nice t-shirt as well.
All over my Dustmas merch, which you can buy online.
You can't do anything.
No one even likes Heinz. I'm just going to take this off.
Christ, you've really got it everywhere. Right, let's go. We can just
Right, so now that you've wiped away all your Heinz and changed your t-shirt because you would have got it everywhere like me because you're also we've got our Heinz baked beans on the stove in a saucepan ready to heat. We're not going to heat it just yet because we still need to seal off our sausages. We're going to go in with the sausages first. We've got some beautiful Italian sausage going on here.
You can go
should be British. Where are you getting Italian sausage?
Well, they just seem nice and cute.
Beautiful British sausages that we have here.
Right, take the string off if that comes with string. Little trick. It's hot.
It's hot.
Well, we need some oil in there. Okay, good. Sausages go in. Yeah, lovely. Perfect. We just want to seal
these bad boys.
Seal these bad boys up.
Nice colour on there.
We're also going to go in with the black pudding as well. Everything is nice.
Black pudding is delicious. If you don't like black pudding, you just won't like it. Once that's sealed up, you can put it into a nice Pyrex dish, or if you've got a baking tray with some tin foil, you can do that as well. Whatever you have in the kitchen.
Lovely. So with the black pudding, depending on the size you slice them, they really don't take that long. You just kind of want to seal it each side. And then when it finishes in the oven, it's just going to be, like a couple of minutes. Because you don't want to dry out the black pudding, and because it just won't have any flavour.
Too crumbly.
You want it to be like a little bit kind of soft in there.
So now that we've removed those out, the sausages are still cooking, but we can crack on with our bacon.
Probably take these out now.
Okay, well, remove the sausages after a few minutes.
Just lay that nice, perfect.
And depending on the thickness, you just want to render that fat out a little bit. And all that fat you want to leave in the pan. Don't get rid of it, because we're going to use that for cooking our other bits. Bacon, again, colour it really sharp on both sides. Get it into here, and then that's all the meat cooked off, ready to rock and roll. So right, let's take this out.
Can we actually?
Yeah. So
it's sounding way clear.
So put all the meats in the same pan, in the same tray. Okay. So now all the meats are ready. Okay. So that we're just going to put that in the oven. Right, so now that we have cooked off all of our meats, it's in the oven just on a really low heat just to keep it warm. We can now move on to step 2, which is preparing our lovely vegetables. So let's do that. These are chestnut mushrooms, and all I want like you guys to do is, you can use button mushrooms as well, is literally just take the stalks out, just like that.
So easy.
Just take the stalks out, and then while Rupert's doing it, I'm just going to lay them in the pan. Just like we're cooking nice little scallops. And they're just going to go in that fat, and we're just going to fry them face down, just like so. And those mushrooms are going to crisp up in there and soak up that bacon fat. Now, you can use cherry tomatoes like on the vine. They look really pretty when you do it full English breakfast. I've got these lovely whole vine tomatoes, so we're just going to cut it in half, like so. And we're going to season the face of it. No pepper on this because we don't want pepper to burn. And we're just going to place those face down in our pan as well. I'm just going to get colour on the face of that. So that's going to take about 3 or 4 minutes. Oh dang!
I think they're all ready to flip now.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We ready?
Yeah, let's go.
You just want to take a little bit of the moisture out of the mushrooms and just make sure there's some really good colour on there. So what we've got is got a baking tray with some parchment paper on, because we're going to put these again in the oven just to keep them warm while we just do the rest of everything.
Yeah.
So these mushrooms are pretty much there. We can start to take these off. Right, so we can put these in the oven along with... Yep, you got it?
Good.
So what I've done is I've actually just turned the oven off, and then that just becomes almost like a little hot plate now. And now we're going to go on to step 3, which is going to be doing our fried bread. So, move on to step 3. So, step 3, our wonderful bread. So I've got some, like, basically a tablespoon of lard, and I'm going to just put this into our pan like this. You can use butter, but the milk in the butter will probably just like burn straight away. So fried bread, you're going to want to do like 2 slices of that. You want to make them sort of like 2 centimeters thick. Yeah, that's perfect. Just like so. Nice. And you'll see that frying straight away. And once they're nice and crispy brown on either side, you can flip it and then add that to the oven along with your veggies. And then we'll just put a little like slather of butter on that before we serve. But you just want to like fry it off for like 2 minutes on either side, just get it nice and crunchy. That goes in there. And now we can move on to step 4, which is our eggs and our beans. Eggs and beans! So, eggs and beans, step 4. So, just putting your beans on basically. So putting the saucepan on, you want it on sort of like a low medium heat.
Give it a little season with salt.
Yeah, give it a season with salt and just keep stirring it until it comes to the temperature that you want. You don't want to overboil it or overcook it. So just keep an eye on it. I would sure hope so that when you fry your eggs, you fry them in butter. If that's not the case, then you need to sort your life out. So we're going to just put this on a medium. So what I like to do is put a little bit of oil in the pan first. Then that kind of lubricates what's going on in there. Then we get a very generous knob of that. Yeah, more. Don't burn it. Straight in, get it nice and bubbly. As soon as it starts doing that, we're going to crack in the eggs. Double-handed crack. Careful, don't break the egg, please. broken one of the yolks.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You just did it there.
It's fine.
I'm actually generally disappointed. Can't even fry it. Right, we're going to slice the chives. Always start with the top end. Always start with the top end because that's where all the flavour is. Oh, I didn't know. Well, look at you just learning every day, John. Nice. Look at those chives. Once the eggs are done, we're ready to assemble. That's it, done. We're there. Take them off the heat when they're just a little bit under, because they're still going to be cooking in the pan as of now. I suggest you hurry up because these eggs are going to start overcooking. To the next step. Right, so now we're on to building and the results. So get yourself a nice big square hotel plate. You're going to go.
It comes down to this.
With our presentation is all on you now. So we put all the sausages together. Then we're going to go in with our black pudding. You're breathing so heavily. It's really intense. It's really intense.
Alright, bacon.
Nice. Nice big heapy tomato put in the middle here. This is looking really, really beautiful. So this is why I always like watching Charlie play, just because no, it was good there. Okay, fried bread. Stop it. I'm very impressed. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Don't with it now. This is all for me, right? You don't go too heavy. Damn, that actually looks fine, man. Jesus! That is a full English. Yeah, there you have it. Let's B-roll this motherfucker. Right, so there you have it then, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. As always, like, subscribe, comment, push that, don't eat any, I'm still finishing. Like, subscribe, push that notification button if you want to see more. But please get in touch, we'd love to hear from you. Send us any recipes that you've tried of our food, we'd love to see it. And if there's anything you want us to cook, let us know. This is our version, we hope you enjoy it. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Just get out of the way.
No, just.
I want to go for a sausage.
Yeah, these sausages look pain.
Right, no.